All right, we want to thank you again for tuning in to part 2 of our 4-part series on 12 steps, a lot of numbers, right? Of trying to have a sober retirement income. We want you to remember that you never want your retirement to suffer from the addiction of low retirement income. So make sure you stay locked into every part of this series as we're going to try to give you relevant steps to keep your retirement sober. Hi, my name is Carson Graves, President and CEO of the Retirement Education Center.
And my name is Andrea Graves, Director of Operations at the Retirement Education Center. And thank you for tuning in to our Retirement Education Concepts videos. These videos were created to help to make the difficult and confusing retirement process simple.
Yes, and because Andrew, there are so many retirement concepts out there. There's so many retirement strategies, and of course there's so many retirement products. It can really be hard for consumers to digest it all. That is why it is so important that we work with a team of erode advisors that can help us build a financial roadmap that will let our clients know when, where, and how they can reach their retirement goals.
For additional concepts on how to maximize your retirement income, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the notification bell to be notified when we upload new videos. So Carson, you don't promote any silver bullet strategies or gimmicks on this channel. You educate our subscribers, so that they can be empowered to make smart moves before and after retirement.
Yeah, Andrea, that's a good point. We always talk about that. We don't want any gimmicks. We don't want any silver bullet strategies or get rich quick schemes. And if you're looking for a channel like that, there are plenty of them out there. I can assure you. But I've never seen that be a smart strategy for any retiree. So what we try to do is give you really holistic ideals that's going to help you have a strong retirement. And we've helped people do this for many, many years as a financial advisory firm. So what I have been doing here with this series, and this 12-part series, is trying to really help people understand there are steps that you can take in order to have a really strong retirement income that you can depend on. Now, we talked about, in the first part of the series about looking out for the unpredictable when it comes to healthcare, unpredictable returns, taxes, those sort of things as being one thing you should focus on first. We talked about the bucket system of having an organized system for your money. And we also talked about the high cost of inflation and how to maybe overcome that. And so we're going to continue our discussion today on 3 more simple but powerful steps that's going to continue to lead you to a happy retirement situation. But before we do that, there are always 2 rules to retirement income that we like to give you. And Andrew, what are those 2 rules?
Well, rule number 1 is to never run out of money, and rule number 2 is to never forget rule number 1.
All right, so without further delay, let's go ahead and continue our series and give you 3 more prominent steps that you're going to want to think about and implement in order to really have a strong income in your retirement years.
Well, Carson, step 4 is always one of my favorites. The advice you've given on this channel, because it deals with Social Security. And so one thing, and the easiest thing that people can do, is to delay their Social Security benefits.
Yeah, that's one of the easiest steps that they can take, Andrew, in order to sober up their retirement income. Now, Social Security is a very unique topic. We have great classes about Social Security, and so many people are curious about it because we know that millions upon millions of Americans are going to be receiving some type of Social Security benefit. But unfortunately, about 45% of people actually take their Social Security benefits too soon. They take it at the age of 62. And that's unfortunate. That is as soon as that you can actually file for that benefit, but that can come with some great consequences. When you actually file for that benefit too soon, especially at the age of 62, you're literally giving yourself a 30% haircut off that benefit. And you can also hurt your spouse as well if they decide to file off of your record too soon as well. So you have to be careful about this. Another thing to think about is that when you're talking about Social Security, we talked about inflation. Most people don't think about Social Security as an inflation benefit, but Social Security has the cost of living adjustments that can absolutely give you some stepping stones in retirement. Now, we know that, this year, everyone has been, very excited about, the Social Security cost of living adjustment. It was 5.9%. the highest it's been in over a decade. Now, we know in 1981, the cost of living adjustments was over 14%. Think about that, over 14% because of the high cost of inflation. Now, I'm sure that if people were excited about the 5.9%, Andrea, they'll be doing backflips about getting 14% cost of living adjustments. But understand this, there's no free ride. That will come with some grave consequences because that means inflation is completely out of hand. But when it comes to your Social Security benefits, the best thing that you can do is talk with someone and help you understand how to maximize that particular resource. You don't want to take it at 62 unless you have some sort of health condition that you do not foresee yourself being able to have the longevity span that the average life expectancy is based on. If that is the case, it may be prudent for someone to go ahead and take that Social Security benefit in order to help, alleviate some income gaps that they may be suffering from because perhaps they're not working anymore. But beyond those type of situations, you want to make sure that you maximize that benefit. Because some people, Andrew, unfortunately think that if I take my Social Security benefit at age 62, when I get to my full retirement age, they're just going to increase that benefit. That is a major fallacy. That will not happen. When you take that benefit early, it is a permanent decrease. Another major thing, if you're a married couple, you have to understand that you should coordinate that spousal benefit as well. Typically we're going to, advise a person that has the highest income to delay their Social Security benefits to age 70. Because no matter what happens, no matter which spouse, pass away first, we know that the household is going to still be left with the highest Social Security benefit. And also, just a little side note here, if you are working and you decide to take that Social Security benefit before your full retirement age, if you make, in 2022 at least, this number continues to go up every year, but if you make more than $19,560 a year, every time you make any money above that, the Social Security Administration will withhold $1 for every $2 that you make above that amount. So now once you reach your full retirement age, you can make as much money as you like, and there will not be any benefits withheld from your paycheck. So make sure you understand all of these pitfalls that millions of Americans unfortunately fall into in step 4.
All right, Carson, step 5 is to have more guaranteed income.
Yeah, that's just a simple step, right?
Right.
We talk about this all the time. Make note of this especially because, look, if you're trying to supercharge your retirement and you're trying to have a paycheck that's going to complement Social Security, Andrea, which we know you're going to need because Social Security, as great of a resource as it may be, it is not near enough income to supply you with the amount of income that you're going to be needing for your retirement goals and your retirement lifestyle. Social Security will not cut it. So we know that studies have shown that people who have more guaranteed income, they tend to live longer and they tend to be happier in retirement because they get that paycheck in their mailbox, or of course, most people are not doing that now. EFT, I would recommend it, safer, comes to their bank account every single month like clockwork. And the more guaranteed income that you can have, the better off you may be. One of the easiest ways that you can do this is just implement some type of an annuity strategy in your retirement plans. You have to look at annuities. So many people have misconceptions about this, and I cannot preach this enough. Now, we are a full fiduciary advisory firm. We don't care about the product. We care about the tool and what it would actually do for you. You have to consider having some sort of an annuity to provide you with a supplemental guaranteed income that will buffer your Social Security. As a matter of fact, I've actually seen some of my clients utilize a guaranteed income strategy and allow their Social Security benefits to continue to delay and increase at 8% per year to their full retirement years. How smart would that be to have guaranteed income while allowing your other guaranteed source of income from Social Security to continue to be supercharged? So that's why we look at step 5 as being critical. Create within yourself more guaranteed income, and we can guarantee that you're going to have a happier and more sober retirement.
Well, Well, Carson, we're on step 6 and we're halfway to sobriety.
Yes, that's good. I'm hoping so.
So the 6th step is to earn extra income.
You know, Andrew, step number 6 to me is very, very important. And I have some personal experience with this step in working at my first real job, as I call it, at a department store. I was actually selling luggage, believe it or not. And I was pretty good at it. I liked it. It was fun. But the story begins really when it comes to step 6, when I was working with this older gentleman who was actually working at this store with me. Now, this gentleman, I thought, had maybe planned poorly for his retirement. I thought he had planned poorly because I'm thinking, you're definitely in your retirement years. Why are you still here? This is before I was ever thinking about being a financial advisor. And so as I engaged this gentleman at the store, he started telling me, hey, Carson, I used to own multiple stores. He owned multiple stores. And he said I had retired and I had traveled all the places I wanted to travel. He said I had played all the golf that I wanted to play. And he said I woke up one morning and I realized no one needed me. That hit me in a very special place when he told me that, because I'm thinking, I'm very young at this time, right? I'm in my, early 20s, just getting started in my life, trying to figure things out. And now 20 years now in as a financial advisor, that story really resonates with me, and I often tell it to my clients to let them know that it is important to keep your identity. Even if you're not doing the career that you retired from, it is very, very important that perhaps you maintain some sort of extra income just to keep you involved in society, just so you can stay nimble. No matter what it may be, going to serve part-time at a school, whatever that part-time job may be, you want to make sure that you stay engaged, because it's going to keep your mind nimble. It's going to keep you associated with people, where loneliness can be a very major issue for many seniors in retirement years. So this is a very important step that you're going to want to think about, not because of just the extra income, but because of the relationships that you can build around people that you're working with. And of course, the extra income in and of itself will allow you to perhaps build up your retirement a little bit more. It can also allow you to delay your Social Security benefits and allow yourself to get those 8% delayed retirement credits to age 70. Or you can use that extra income to take those trips that you always wanted to take. Maybe your retirement income will not be sufficient enough, and that extra income could absolutely be a key to allowing you to do the things that you wanted to do in retirement that you may otherwise could not do. Even cover some expenses, and you don't have to dig into your retirement savings to do so. So think about critically the social aspect of actually having extra income, and of course the financial aspect as well.
Carson, again, we thank you for your insight on that topic, and we thank you for watching. And if you found this information was beneficial for you, please like and share this video with others.
So I really do hope that the information that we provided in this video was beneficial to you, and we highly encourage you to continue to watch the other series for more insight on this topic. Please remember that these videos are created for educational purposes only, and that you should always seek out your own financial advisor, your own tax advisor, and your own attorney regarding your personal situation. And if you are looking for a fiduciary financial advisor to help you with these types of complex financial matters, we highly encourage you to click on the links provided in the description below and go ahead and schedule a complimentary 1-hour consultation with us today.
For more information on this topic or any of the other topics that we've shared in our other videos, please feel free to reach out to our office or leave any questions or comments in the section below. After this video, please check out our other videos that we've created that will give you tips on how to maximize your retirement. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and share it with a friend. Thanks for watching, and remember, if you have questions,
we have answers.